Utkarsh Minds, Python for Data Science. Today we will see categorical plots or CAT plots. As you know that categorical data is the data that is in non-numeric form. So one example of categorical data I will show you. First is to import all the libraries Panda, NumPy, Matplotlib and Seaborn. Although these are optional, this you can avoid. We have seen so far Pandas, NumPy, and we are right now seeing Seaborn. Matplotlib we will see in the next video or in the further videos. So first is to download the dataset using load datasets. The name is tips. It has these columns: total bill, tip, sex, smoker, day, time and size. In categorical plots, we plot a categorical value, that is a non-numeric value, against one numeric value. So the non-numeric value is day, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, whereas total bill is numeric value which can have any number. And this is how we launch the plot. CAT plot data is in table tips. Here we have given X as day and Y as total bill. If you see this result, we have a X and Y plot. On X we have day, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Y we have total bill. Then further, this CAT plot can have some points. You see that Friday has minimum points, whereas Thursday, Saturday and Sunday has more points. Out of that, Saturday has seen the highest total bill, and lowest also is there on the Saturday, because on the Y axis from 0 to 50 we have the total bill. Then in CAT plot, if we put jitter as false, jitter is this artificial space and spread that is created. So if you put jitter as false, you will see that all are on the same line: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There is a high concentration between 10 to 30. After 30 there is a less number of points, and below 10 also there are less number of points. We can have gender or sex as the discrimination for color by using hue. So here we have a legend, male and female, and orange is the female, blue is the male. This is how is the difference day wise. Further, we can change the order as Sunday, Saturday, Friday and Thursday. So these are the 4 days: Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday on the x-axis. On y-axis the total bill, because we have changed the order by using this order column or the order argument. Further, we can change on the x-axis total bill and on the y-axis day. So this will give us the sleeping plot like this, where we have the categorical on y-axis and the total bill on the x-axis. One more thing we can do is another kind of plot known as the box and whiskers plot. So this is how it looks. There is a box and there are whiskers. The lowest point is the minimum and the highest is the maximum. Further, there is 25 percentile, 50 percentile and 75 percentile. And there is a separate box for male and female. This shows us that females, or the minimum and maximum for females, is lesser than that for males. Also, if median is lower on Sunday and Thursday and Friday, and on Saturday it is nearly equal. There is also a Boxian plot which is similar to a box plot but of a different shape. One more thing, detail of box plot I left out. It is the whiskers, these lines that you see, lowest is the minimum, then the 25 percentile. That means 25% of the data is below the line, 50% is below this line, 75% is below the 75 percentile line, and maximum means almost 100% of the data is below this line, except a few outliers which are anomalous or abnormal behaviors. Then came the violin plot, which gives us both a box plot as well as the density. So there is highest density in this area here, that is why it is showing as the rise, and the box plot remains same as what we saw in the previous plot. Then there is one more data set, the Titanic data set, which tells us whether the people have survived the voyage on the Titanic ship. Here we have on X the gender or sex, on Y whether they have survived. The different classes like the first class, second class, third class, these are the colors, and we will have a simple bar plot of the data. So now we have the cat plot on sex or gender. This is survived, color is class, and bar. Here we have the gender or sex as male and female. Here we have the survived between 0 and 1 on the y axis. 0 means not survived, 1 means that person has survived. If you go here, you will see that it is 0 and 1. So first class is here. What the bar graph is doing is that it is telling you in the first class on an average what is the survival chance. So it is taking the average of this, and it is giving you for the other classes also. One thing you can do here is you can take this Titanic data, put it through one group by like this, on the function on this survived, which is the column, and group by will be your class, and you have to do the aggregate, or you can just write here mean. So this will be the class and this will be survived. So here you can see, but this is male and female is different. So can we do like this, class as well as column sex and then survived? Wait, I will just verify the syntax. So the syntax is something like this, and here we have male at 0.36 in the first class. So that is this line here, 0.36. This is mean, but you can write an aggregate function where you can have mean like this, mean as well as the standard deviation as well. No, let me check the syntax. So you have to write it in a list form, and here you are getting 0.36 and here standard deviation of 0.48. That is the reason you are getting quite a large standard deviation here, up to 0.48. So that is what this plot is also showing you. These are the error bars, the standard deviation, and this is the mean. Another thing you can do is write a point plot by kind equal to point. So this point plot is also useful. You can see it gives here the male's survival chance, the female's survival chance in the categories, in the three classes, and you can conclude that males have fewer survival than female, and you can also say that the third class females have the lowest, the first and second class have the highest, and the chances of survival for a female second class are rapidly increasing because the slope is very high here. We can separate out by this call argument the class wise plots also. So that is the use of this cat plot. So many useful functions and insights we can get from the data. So keep practicing on this Titanic and change this x, y, class, kind, point arguments to get other plots. Thank you and see you in the next video.